The NFL Draft is a thrilling event for those involved. Teams place their future on one player, while players are on the point of becoming professionals and being financially secure for life. With such high stakes, the public's interest in the NFL Draft grows year after year. But this is part of the lunacy. So welcome to part 1 of the top 10 NFL Draft shocks of all time. At number 10, the farm is traded for RG3. With his 2012 NFL Draft declaration, Robert Griffin III ensured that he would be picked behind Andrew Luck. The St. Louis Rams possessed the number 2 overall pick in the 2012 draft, although they already had their quarterback in Sam Bradford, who was drafted first overall in 2010. Teams around the NFL knew the Rams were willing to trade down and let someone else get Griffin and his talent. Washington had a good roster and felt like they only were a quarterback away from being competitive, so getting Griffin felt like a miracle. A startling transaction in NFL draft history, it cost a lot. For 3 first-round picks in 2012, 2013, and 2014, plus a second-round pick in 2012, Washington traded up to get the pick. While not quite as generous as Mike Ditka's, it was a rarity in the current NFL where draft picks are so highly coveted. At number 9, Aaron Rodgers' nightmare. The 2005 NFL Draft was poetic. Aaron Rodgers, the top quarterback prospect, was from Chico, California, and the San Francisco 49ers needed a new quarterback. The 49ers could not have taken Rodgers, but their surprise move on draft day was jarring. Alex Smith was taken first overall, while Rodgers would fall dramatically down the NFL draft board. With the NFL Draft now being aired and the internet providing fans much more information about a player's collegiate career, Rodgers slipping up that much was huge. Like the regular camera shots of the dejected quarterback alone in the green room, waiting for his phone to ring. Even more shocking was where he ended up. The Green Bay Packers had the 24th pick, and a certain Brett Favre was already in place. Even while history will prove that the Packers were the perfect fit for him, it was the worst possible ending to the worst possible day for Rodgers. At number 8, who was Mel Kiper? Bill Tobin, general manager of the Indianapolis Colts, famously said this after the 1994 NFL Draft. Mel Kiper Jr., an ESPN commentator, gained notoriety for his draft day analysis and criticism of team decisions that didn't follow his pre-round predictions. However, in 1994, Kiper slammed the Colts for picking linebacker Trev Alberts over quarterback Trent Dilfer with the 5th overall choice. The resulting spat between Tobin and Kiper was television gold and contributed to the NFL Draft's modern-day popularity. At number 7, the Minnesota Vikings missing picks for a second year in a row. Except in Minnesota, missing your NFL draft pick due to time constraints is an uncommon occurrence. The Vikings made NFL history by missing the first round for 2 years in a row. The Vikings had a chance to move up in the 2002 NFL Draft by taking advantage of the Dallas Cowboys' hesitation. The Cowboys gave up their 6th overall pick due to scheduling constraints, putting the Vikings on notice. The Minnesota War Room was confused and didn't put their card in soon enough, allowing the Cowboys to dictate the pick's fate and not holding it. The Dallas franchise made an unnoticed transaction with the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Chiefs selected defensive tackle Ryan Sims ahead of the Vikings. The Vikings didn't lose out because they kept the 7th pick, but they missed out on moving up because they were unaware. At number 6, choosing a punter in round 1. Al Davis's legacy in the NFL Draft is revered. Despite his flaws, the renowned Raiders owner was always prepared to take risk players and positions. In the first round of the 1973 NFL Draft, the Raiders took a punter. Using a first-round pick on a punter was stunning, and it still is, but that was Al Davis. Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. We'll see you guys next time.